Hey there everybody, welcome to Irish Gaming. Today we are back to Pokemon Premier Journey. It's episode 33 here in Let's Go Eevee, and we're hunting for Porygon. So I made a mistake. I was thinking about Porygon last episode and I was like, oh, of course, Celadon City. He's down in the area, in the gambling thing. This is not the same thing. In yellow, red, blue, fire, red, leaf, green, you can gamble down there in the game corner. This isn't the same. This is actually, Porygon has been moved to Route 7 as a special spawn. So we're gonna look for that in just a minute. But, we do need to talk about one thing. That's our seasonal goals. So my seasonal goals, see them on screen, complete the Pokedex, 137 to 151. That's after we got Oddish fully up to a Vileplume, as well as got Mewtwo and got Goldeen up to Seeking. So 137 out of 51, captured a shiny, capture one perfect IV, those are the other two. Did I just say I captured a shiny? I meant capture one shiny and capture one perfect IV Pokemon. Those are our other two seasonal goals. Fewer seasonal goals, have 6 level 100 Pokemon. I kind of chose these 3 to fill in because we're already past the League 4. Capture 2 shiny Pokemon, defeat old master trainers. If you guys want to change any of these, let me know down in the comments down below. Please, 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 if you change any of them, complete the defeat old master trainers is one I would very much love. So back to the game. So obviously you see us here and Route 7, right? Right here, this little patch of grass, we need to look for Porygon. So there is a Growlithe special trainer there. We can't really do much about him. You can see the Pidgey and stuff flying around. We can technically fly up in the sky if we have Charizard out, but I don't really want to go up there. There's no reason to. So yeah, there's a Vulpix. Now I'll be honest, Vulpix is one of those Pokemon I have been, there's a Ninetales. I have been debating about shiny hunting, right? But we're not here to shiny hunt, we're here waiting for a special Porygon spawn. There's another Ninetales. What in the world? So Ninetales only has a 1% chance to spawn, and they both just spawned. That's weird. I hate that I can't see behind this building. Yeah. And there's another. Okay, so obviously we're looking for a special spawn Porygon. It's gonna probably take a little bit. Oh, that Eradicate ran out right at me. Vulpix. My big thing is I don't want to start catching Vulpixes until we see a Porygon, because if I'm gonna chain Vulpixes, I'd rather do it in Route 5, where they're much more common and there's less Pokemon that can spawn. Right? So right now, it's just looking for a Porygon, which is unlikely to happen. Because special spawns, they're weird, right? Sometimes we are in an area with a special spawn and 30,000 Chansey spawn. And then sometimes we're in a special spawn area and it acts like it's 0.01%. I don't get it. There's an Abra. He can spawn here, not interested in him. See, if I knew that Porygon would take a while, a part of me would chain capture these Vulpixes, but I would hate to start to chain capture and then leave, right? That's one thing I would really hate. Also, if I'm going to shiny hunt, I'd rather that be an entire block of thing. Like, I'd much rather be like, okay, we're done hunting for other Pokemon. Let's now focus on the shiny hunt, And that's not what we're doing here. Right now, we are 100% just worried about trying to get Porygon. Now, obviously, if one of these Pokemon, which is full odds, appears shiny, I will do it. But for right now, that is not the case. Wait, isn't there supposed to... Hold on, I'm going to look this up while we're waiting. Isn't there supposed to be like a shiny charm or something? Hold on. There we go. Oh, Oh, something just ran into me, didn't it? It's a rat-a-tat. Of course you would, you little rat. Shiny Pokemon are a special thing. I have to complete the Pokedex first to get the shiny charm. Okay. Interesting. Good to know. Good to know. All right. So, yeah. Pretty much, let's try to just find Porygon. We'll try to we'll... Obviously, my goal is to capture all 151 Pokemon. But I said all 151. How did we get Mew? Pokemon, how to unlock Mew. One of the burning questions says how to get Mew. Mew is quite sneaky with this. It's locked behind a Pokeball Plus accessory. Okay, how much is a Pokeball Plus? I do have to make sure I keep an eye out just in case a Porygon appears. I'm not seeing one yet though. To also help if Articuno got out of the way. Okay, I can see the entire grass from here. So I think this is a good spot. So let's see the prices. Oh, there's a pre-owned one, but that doesn't get us it, does it? Do I just have to connect it and I get it? Okay. So far, nothing. I'm just looking. It's easy. Simply connect the Pokeball Plus's controller, open the game menu with the B, navigate to communication of mystery gift, and you should see the option. You can only download a Mew, so I'd have to buy a new. New Pokeball Plus. How expensive is this? $280. $169. $167. Are you kidding me? Okay, so I may have to subtract Mew because the Pokedex doesn't count. Mew, does it? Hold on. If it doesn't, then maybe I'll change my whole thing. I've seen 150. I have 137. So maybe the Pokedex is only out of 150. Maybe let me subtract my thing down from 151 to 150. And let's stop there and see if it will count that. I don't think Mew will be required then if it's locked behind a paywall. Right? So, okay, so 150, we're at 137 after 150. I made that change now on my side. So that means one less Pokemon to worry about in essence. I guess we can transfer over Mew. If I get one on home, I technically have a Mew. But not on home yet. It's still in bank. I haven't transferred stuff over to home yet because I haven't needed to. Because the longer, bigger part of my journey I didn't want to include into this series until after we got to at least Sword and Shield. Like, I didn't want to do it till we were somewhat caught up to the newest game. And we still have what? Or not Sword and Shield, Scarlet and Violet. Because we still have Sword and Shield next. And then we, oh wait, hold on, it's Sword and Shield's next. And then, hold on. Let me see this. Let me double check to make sure my math is right. So I'm keeping an eye out for Porygon. I'm keeping an eye out for Porygon. So yeah, after let's go Eevee, let's go Pikachu. His Sword and Shield, the Isle of Armor, the Crown Tundra. That's Eradicate. I don't see a Porygon yet. Sword and Shield was confirmed. Isle's Armor and Crown Tundra. And 20. Okay, so that was okay. So then is Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, and then Legends Arceus, then Scarlet and Violet, the Hidden Treasures of Area Zero, and then Legends ZA. All right, so after this we go to Sword and Shield and we do the download for Isle of Armor and Crown Tundra, and then is Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, then Legends Arceus, and then Scarlet and Violet. And once we're on Scarlet and Violet, that's when I'll introduce the bigger part of this series. But that's not yet happening. And let's focus on our main goal right now, which is get a Porygon. Wow, okay, so yeah, we've switched back down to 150 Pokemon, I think. I think that's all we need to catch. If I need to bring in a Meltan or a Melmetal, I will. But at that point, I don't think I do. If I do, I can easily get one. That's not too difficult from Go. You know, because every time I transfer a Pokemon over, I get a box I can just pop open and get a Meltan. That's not too concerning. Right? I have no problems with that. Yeah. Sorry if this episode is just me talking and learning stuff, but I was actually really interested to know some of the stuff that I've learned. Yeah, I put 151 because I thought Mew would be... I've heard people get Mew in this game, and I didn't realize it was behind a paywall. I thought it was some sort of extra story thing. So that's good to know. So yeah, I just went back down to the 150 Pokedex for to complete the Pokedex instead of 151. If they do count Melmetal and Meltan and in that, I will make it 152 and include those two. If the Pokedex requires Mew and it's locked behind a paywall, I think I'm doomed. I think I'd have to do a lot of work to get Mew here. And at that point, shiny hunting would just be semi-odds. Man, is there really no Porygon? I hope when I was researching stuff that a Porygon didn't appear and I just didn't see it, because that would suck. But like I said, Porygon is a special spawn. We just have to wait for him to appear, catch him, and yeah. I probably should have caught him before the Elite Four if I knew he was here, because now I think some of the spawns occlude up in the sky. As you can see, the shadows. And I feel like that is probably taking some of the... Okay, Pidgey, run straight into me, buddy. Why not? I have a feeling some of that is taking up some of our spots for spawning. I mean, I could always run out, run back in, and clear all the spots out. Yeah, because see, now it's replaced by some high flyers up there. We see 2 Pidgeys and a Pidgeotto. So yeah. I hope that the in the sky spawns do not account for the on the ground spawns, because that would suck. Because if it was just total spawns in an area, that really does blow quite significantly. No, don't do it. You know, these Pidgeys are making it hard. So I do want to talk about something why we are talking about this. I think the 2 shinies I want to catch, and I still need to figure out the perfect route for the Magikarp, but the 2 shinies I think I want to catch for my thing, one is right there in the grass, Vulpix. I love Ninetales so much, and shiny Ninetales with the blue flame, amazing. Amazing. And Vulpix, I mean, Vulpix's shiny is... Hey, Pidgeotto. All right. You know, it's the tough thing about trying to catch a Vulpix that's shiny is that his shiny is very... Don't... Okay. Okay. Okay, I see you. You just want to run right into me, Pidgey. But yeah, I believe in... It's like what? Just yellow? A yellow body instead of... Oh my god, Rattan ran into me. I think it's like a yellow golden body, but its tails are just kind of more pale. Its body's yellow, and its like head fluff and its tail is more of like a soft pink. So he's very much more yellow. He's more toned down than the red and orange you see there. He's more yellow and like a soft salmon, maybe would be the best way to describe it. But yeah, it's a shiny that still will stand out when I see it, right? Again, if I was shiny hunting Vulpix, it'd be on Route 5 because every other route he's in has like what, 3, 6, 9, or 10 Pokemon. In Route 5, there's only 7. That's 3 less. And Vulpix has a 20% chance to spawn. Compared to even here in Route 7, he has the highest percent chance at 19. But that's 19%. That's 1% lower. And he has to contend with 3 more Pokemon spawning. Right? So, yeah. Route 7, I'm going to hunt for Porygon here. This is kind of what we want, is a Porygon. Other than that, once we're done here, we are 100% going to Route 5 and starting the Vulpix hunt. Because we can level Pokemon through that method, you know, just by shiny hunting. And as we get more Pokemon filled out, that's going to be awesome. Now, I am going to start looking into finding people who potentially have Let's Go Eevee or Let's Go Pikachu, who wouldn't mind trading and trading back and forth to get... Or maybe even if they trade me a Grappler or a Golem and I trade them a Grappler, just to get that done. If they don't mind that, you know, if I can find someone with a Scyther and I can get that process, or a Growlithe, great. You know, because that will help me in the long run to get things done. Don't do it, Eradicate. I see you. I see you. Don't you dare. He's going to turn and run right at me. Oh, thank God. Don't... You know, right when I thought he wasn't, he was like, you know what? He won't suspect it. And then attacked me. God damn it, Eradicate. So, I wish there was a better predictor of spawn rate things with, like, Porygon. But yeah, I think the first shiny I see, I will 100% probably throw my Master Ball. No, I don't know about that. I think I should say my Master Ball. But for the shiny, it might be worth it. Okay, Vulpix. Just because you see the rats do it and the birds do it doesn't mean you have to do it, buddy. You're better than that. You're better than that. I expect more from him. I'm sorry, guys. He just decided to walk up and run right into me and, you know, come on, Porygon, just spawn. Please. Oh, hey. I didn't even shake the controller. Well, I guess I set it down, but I really didn't shake it. She just spawned. All right. Please. Please. No. This is the only area in this entire place where I can see the entire thing without the house blocking. This is the only spot. If I move a little too much over, I see a little bit less. I guess that's fine. I just need to be able to see Porygon. And I don't know how big Porygon is actually going to be, right? Because that's the tough thing. Is I don't have a Porygon, right? Don't tell me I've sat here this whole time and had a Porygon. No, I don't. See? No Porygon. So... yeah, Porygon, if you can summon yourself, buddy, that would be fantastic. And she's back. Oh, it's because I picked up the controller. I think that may have shaken it a little. Yeah, because if we can catch Porygon, we are done here. And then we can... I mean, if I'm going to shiny hunt, though, because it resets... like, if I turn off my game, it will reset stuff. So, yeah, maybe I'll just go... Battle Master Trainers. Maybe, yeah. Maybe I should. That wouldn't be a bad idea. Battle some Master Trainers. Actually, I think after I catch Porygon, depending on how long this takes, there's another Vulpix. I might just, see, that's the thing. I don't want to do what happened before, where I shiny hunt waiting to find a special spawn or a low percent spawn rate Pokemon, and then have my shiny hunt disrupted because it was like, oh, yeah, that Pokemon appeared, and now I can't, you know, because if Porygon shows up, I want to be able to capture it, right? I actually think I might stop recording tonight after, yeah, I got a decent amount done. I think after Porygon, I think I might actually go to Route 5, chill there, and next time I do a recording session, that's when I'll hunt. A Pidge just ran into me, didn't it? It's a big Pidgey. It knows it's intimidating, decided to run into me. I think I'll probably go chill on Route 5 and shiny hunt Vulpix. The next recording session. Because I think Vulpix is my first one. You know, while I'm doing that, maybe I should look up... Matt, you're better than this. No, you are. You know you are. You know you're better than this. Right? But no. You're like, you know what? I'm not better than this. I want to run into you and bother you. It's like, Vulpix, I love you, but nobody. So, yeah. So, Magikarp. Right? I need to find an area with Magikarp. Where I can easily find him. So how do I change which? Oh, here we go. Here's the deck stuff. No. Okay. I saw both rats. I turned and looked and I saw both rats look at me and I was like, you son of a... And they ran. They did it. They did. They absolutely did it. Not what I need. I don't need your help with this. Thank you very much. All right. So it looks like he shows up Route 4, Route 10, Route 12, 13, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, Soaring Cave and Seafoam Islands. All right. So let's look at this. So Route 4... Oh, he's the only Pokemon? Oh, no. Route 4 is because he's the gift. Oh, he does a spawn with Tentacool. Oh, yeah, that's that little path that we take to go to, Oh, wait, hold on. Route 4 may be a shout. Hold on, next route. He has to contend with a lot more. I think Route 4 is where I'll shiny hunt Magikarp. So I think what I want to shiny hunt is Magikarp and Vulpix. That's a lot of Pokemon he has to contend with. A bunch of Rattatas. Don't you do it. I see you at my feet. You don't run into me, Rattata. Over here, there's only 4 there. Do I... That might be a shout too. Hold on. That one's too many Pokemon. That one's only 3. That's not a bad shout either. Come on, Porygon, show up, buddy. That's only 3 too, and that's a level 41 to 46. I think that one might be a good shout. Nope. No. Okay. So I actually think Route 23... Oh wait, Cerulean Caves have 51 to 56. Yeah, maybe I'll just go back in the Cerulean Cave because there is Poliwag at 45, Magikarp at 45. There's a Poliwhirl 9 and a Poliwrath at 1%. But Magikarp should be spawning pretty frequently. And if I'm checking Cerulean Cave, that means I can every day, if I log in to try to shiny hunt him, or every once in a while, I can go up to the 2nd floor and just check the spots, right? Because I'm only going to shiny hunt in sessions when I'm recording or streaming. So, you know, I can go check the spots, then shiny hunt Magikarp. And if I don't get him, okay, dude, you turned around. I saw that. Okay. Dang, Pidgey. Okay, so yeah, I'm starting to get my plan locked into place. Okay. I can't believe this whole episode is going to be just me standing here waiting for Porygon to spawn. I'm so sorry. I'm talking, I'm looking up stuff. This is probably a boring episode. Oh. I mean, is the strat to just stay here, or is the strat to wait till stuff spawns? And then maybe run, leave, and have everything reset? Because shouldn't it reset when I leave? Maybe it needs to be like a full animation zoom out. Like maybe I have to leave like this to trigger it. I think so. So like we wait for like a couple Pokemon to spawn, see if Porygon's amongst them. If not, we run back in and leave. So there's like 4 there, so maybe wait till like 4 or 5. Maybe this is a strat. I was looking up stuff though. I was learning stuff. You know. Oh well. It happens. Rattata, Eradicate, Pidgeotto. Looking for one more spawn. There's a Pidgey up in the sky. There's another Eradicate. Yeah, okay. So we'll exit. We'll come back. I think this might be the better way. I mean, I could always pop a lure to hope to force a special spawn. That's probably not a bad idea. Okay. I mean, what would be crazy is if a shiny spawned, right? So we're going to exit and kind of refresh the map with our lure active, and let's hope Porygon shows up so we can catch it and call this episode good. It'd be a short one, but I'd much rather get it done now. There's Vulpix, there's a couple Eradicate. Come on, Porygon, show up. Eradicate, oh my god, dude, he didn't even touch me. Sure, yeah, okay, yeah, he totally triggered, sure. He didn't even touch me, man, that's not right. Wait, is something up there? That thing looks bigger than a normal Pidgeotto. Is that just a Pidgeotto? Can I just, like, somehow zoom up? Oh no, that is just a Pidgeotto. Fair enough. Yeah, if I see anything really large, I could always ride Charizard and go up there, because if a Moltres or Articuno, don't you dare it. Okay. These damn rats are driving me insane, man. These damn rats. But yeah, I think my lure runs out as I move. So part of me doesn't want to move to race my lure. Ooh, a Kadabra. Oh, that's someone we haven't seen. So yeah, Kadabra has a 1% chance, just like Ninetales does, but we saw like 2 Ninetales right at the beginning. But we need Porygon to spawn, and he doesn't even. Oh, hey Pidgeotto, you're blocking the camera, buddy. Dude, yeah, thank you. No, you're just now flapping your tail feathers at me. That's not what. Okay, Kadabra's walked right into me. He's tiny. He doesn't look tiny. Sorry, buddy. I'm not interested in you. But now that you're gone, maybe a Porygon can replace you. Pidgeotto, please, for the love. Yeah, you're pretty. You're a pretty bird. Move along. Okay, nobody needs to see your butt. Oh, great. You brought a buddy over. Okay, come on, Porygon. Please spawn. Use the lure. You should totally spawn. Just, you know, work with me. I have a computer virus for you. Wait, what does Porygon eat? I think he is a computer virus, so maybe he just wants some nice data, some Word documents. No, that's a Rattata. Come on, Porygon. Alright. No. Don't you dare. Go away, you little rat. I don't see one. I'm gonna reset the spawn and hope. I don't want this to end until we get a Porygon. But like, oh, there's a Ninetales, Vulpix, 2 Pidgeotos. That's some decent spawns. Hey Vulpix, you're beautiful. So are you, Ninetales. Love you, Ninetales. Would have loved if you were shiny though. Oh man, I would love if a normal, just full-on shiny popped up. I would freak out so much. And I honestly, if a full-on shiny popped up, I would not care who it is, right? But like if, oh, hold on. There's something big up there. Oh, it's a Charizard. And a Zapdos? Wait, why is that Zapdos low? It's just a Charizard there. Okay, so wait, how do I go low? How do you, buddy? You go low? Okay, is there a way to make you go lower to touch that Zapdos? Do I have to get off of him? No? So there's a Zapdos there, and oh, that's my, is that my Zapdos? That's coming off the other trainer? No, she should have Omni, right? Okay, so yeah, she has whatever is behind mine, I think. No, she should still have Omni. Was that my Zapdos? It wasn't in the sky. I'm not gonna have a Pokemon out for a minute, I guess. There was a Charizard up there. Yeah, the lure wore off. Let's exit, come back in, hope for the Porygon. There was a Charizard, which is cool. But like, I don't think it's worth it. And unless I'm gonna farm his shiny, I think it's not worth it. And I'd much rather just farm a Charmander. I think that would be more easy to farm, but yeah. I mean, if we're ever floating in the sky and we see a shiny Charizard, 100% we're going for it. But yeah, so there's a lot of Pokemon here. Maybe we exit again, see if it won't, you know, bring out a Porygon, man. Like, come on. I don't want this to turn into a 50+ minute episode. If it gets near that mark, I'll call it, but oh. We still have a lure active. So I'm hoping a Porygon will show up. But the strat is going, exiting, and coming back the strat to try to get it to spawn quicker? Or is it better to sit and let my lure cook and summon it like that, you know? See, there's like 4 Pokemon right there. So I just kind of have to hope a Porygon pops up. I don't know. I feel like each time it's like usually the smaller guys that pop up. I mean, Jigglypuff is a 15%er. Aber's 4, Ninetales and Kadabra 1. But it's like, maybe sitting here will allow things to spawn. Like, you know, because I think, I don't know. Yeah, because the Pidgeotto just replaced the Jigglypuff. It's like, I don't know which one's the strat, man. I don't know which one, like, has the better odds of bringing a Porygon up. So Pidgey, Redhead, and Vulpix, there's 4. Yeah, I'm gonna exit. I think I'm gonna see the first 4 spawn, and then get out if we don't, you know. Boy. Now there's 4 right there. The thing I think I'm most afraid of with this leave and come back strategy, if I'm honest, has to be the fact that if a Porygon pops up as I exit, I am done. That's a lot of Pidgeotto. I gotta be honest. And one of them is definitely smaller than the other, just even physically looking at it. But like, yeah, I don't know. I don't think this strat bothers me, because if a Porygon pops up the last second, I will just literally be like, thank you for watching, call the episode. Hey, Vigi. And yeah. There's a bunch of rats everywhere. I'm gonna exit. Yeah, I don't know if this is really the strat, because also doesn't the thing go by number of steps, not time? So by moving, aren't I wasting the... There's just 4 that popped up right there. Aren't I wasting more of the lure moving than if I was standing still? How do lures work in this game? That's actually a good question. I thought it was movement based. There's 3. Can we see a 4th spawn? I don't see a 4th one. Oh, there's a 4th one. Alright. Yeah, I feel like sitting there, we've seen Ninetales, we've seen Kadabra, we've seen Charizard spawn. And anytime I'm sitting here, we have seen Raticate, which is a 15%, Jigglypuff, which is 15%, Pidgeotto, 15%, seen Pidgeys, which are 15%, Vulpix, which is 19%. You know, I don't think we've come in on a spawn and seen a Abra, a Ninetales, a Kadabra since popping the lure. I don't know if going in and out is the strat, but you know, see, it's kind of just the same batch of guys. Let's look this up. Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. No, there's a Ninetales, but that's after waiting for a second. Rare spawns in most games are very don't appear in Pokedex, appear around first. Taste of this is where we can Bulbasaur. Okay, Red Dead just in. Yeah, so Porygon has a chance to appear on Route 7. I already know this. See, after waiting a little bit, another Ninetales popped up. I think raiding might be the play. Hello, Pidgey. Porygon, get over here. Oh, I was just looking up about how lures work. Hey, buddy. Okay, we are gonna catch you, and I don't care what it takes. So, you're gonna get a raspberry, my last one. Hope you like it. Oh, I thought I timed that well. I didn't. Alright, please stay in the ball, Porygon. Just work with me. In this episode, nice and clean. Yes, we got Porygon. That moves us to 138 out of 150 Pokemon. We're 12 Pokemon off. Omnite gained a little experience. So yeah, we got Porygon. That's awesome. Oh, that's a load off my chest. Let's get out of here. Nice to see you, Ninetales. You're beautiful. Love you, buddy. And we are actually going to go, we need to go this way, I think, for Route 5. So I think we have to go up and around, because I want to wait at Route 5. Because we're going to start with Vulpix. We're going to start shiny hunting Vulpix. I wish I had a Sand Slash. I wish I just had a Sandshrew in general. But yeah. No, I don't want to use another lure. We'll save those. So this should lead us to Route 5, if I remember correctly. I hope I'm right here. Or is Route 5 down? I think it's down. This is Route 5. Okay, so here's the tough part. This gives us our best chance at catching Vulpix. But it's so broken apart. Maybe that's not the best part. Hold on, let me see. So he shows up in Route 5, Route 6, Route 7, Route 8. So Route 5 is really broken apart. But he has the best chance to be caught there at 20%. And there's only like 7 other Pokemon. Route 6, there's only like 7 Pokemon. That's only, yeah, that's the same amount. And he has a 20%. So I guess Route 6 is the best one. So yeah, let's go south. Yeah, let's do Route 6 for him. We can go down, and I think that's the perfect spot to do it in. So yeah, 100%, we're good. Yeah. So we'll wrap around, walk down, and that's how we'll wrap up the episode, guys. So we got Porygon. That's massive. Like right there. We're at 138 out of 150 Pokemon. And we are, oh, hey, Porygon. We are so close. Just absolutely so close to being done with the Pokedex. Unfortunately, there are 12 Pokemon left to get. Thankfully, we have a potential of a few. So obviously this is the route area where we will do it in, but I'm going to save up here and cut it out. But first, let's talk about the Pokedex, right? I want to wrap up talking about this, and we'll wrap up the episode. So we are 12 Pokemon away. What are those 12 Pokemon? Well, Sandshrew and Sandslash. I would need to bring over Sandshrew. Probably use that Sandshrew to battle the Master Trainer that's equivalent to him, and then evolve him to a Sandslash, right? Unfortunately, I've already evolved to a Vileplume, so I would need to get another Oddish, battle that, get another Gloom for Master Trainers, need a Growlithe Master Trainer. Thankfully, all these other Pokemon are catchable, so the trade Pokemon isn't really that big of a concern. Once we get the trade ones, it's easy to go back and catch the other, like catch a baby and then, you know, evolve. Not baby, but you know what I mean. But yeah, when it comes down to it, Sandshrew Sandslash has to be traded in, not in this version. Growlithe, not in this version, have to trade in. Hopefully I can find these guys in Pokemon Go at some point. Alakazam, unless I find someone to trade a Kadabra to them, or they trade a Kadabra to me, yeah, I'd have to just evolve and go. Same with Machamp, same with Golem, same with Gengar. So we have the 4 trade evolution Pokemon stalling us there. Outside of that, there is Scyther, who I'd have to trade in too. So right now, a lot of the Pokemon, Sandshrew, Sandslash, Growlithe, the 4 trade guys, and Scyther, we're talking 8 Pokemon that need to be traded in. The other 4 are Omastar, I was about to mess up, Kabutops, and we can evolve those, right? That's 2. We can get to 140. And then Dragonair and Dragonite, that's another 4. We can get to 142 without having to bring anything else in. But outside of that, we would have to trade. And I will have to look at that when we do. But for right now, I'm going to try to get the Pokemon I know we can get done first, and then worry about trading. But I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much. If you've liked, if you've commented or anything, it means the world to me. And until next time, tag out. I want to give a special thank you to all my Patreon members. Urza and Scott, you're amazing. If you guys want to check out Patreon and join it to get a shout out at the end, check Patreon down in the link description below. And you can also, like Scott did, make me re-record this.